Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for so many things. And I am grateful for the Intuitive Phoenix community and the Intuitive Phoenix Facebook group because we have some really awesome conversations and discussions and trainings, and that's what I want to share with you today. Is we just finished and wrapped up a training on self-enhanced healing, what we can do to enhance our own ability to heal, whether that's physically, emotionally, spiritually, or mentally, things that we're conscious of or things that are in our subconscious. And today's conversation around that was on trust, because it was a question was I'm so excited about this. A question was raised in the group, or a statement was made that trust was a factor, including trusting people that they had hired to help them, therapists and other healers as well. And it quickly led to a conversation about what's needed for trust. And I ended up coming out with this chart, which I will share, because we quickly came to there was a correlation between our ability to feel safe from within and a level of trust that we had for ourselves and therefore others, which led me to ask the question of myself and to look back at my own history, that as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a doctor, that when I'm looking at my own skills, my own abilities, the decisions that I've made, the level of vulnerability that I share with others, the level of visibility that I'm willing to step into for my business or for myself, that all of those things are connected, of course, and what they have in common is our ability to be safe within ourselves and the trust that we have in ourselves. Which reminds me, so how many of you, this is my question to y'all, how many of you are thinking, oh, I've got to learn a new skill. I've got to develop my abilities. I've got to take more classes. I've got to do more learning. Or I've got to find the right tool or the right software or the right thing that's going to bring it all together. Because something isn't working, something isn't coming together the way that you'd like. And so you're out here going, what do I got to do? What do I got to do? What do I need? What do I need to buy? What do I need to purchase? What do I need to get somebody to do for me or to help me with? While those questions can be relevant, I feel like we've got to, based on the conversation that we had today in the group, that we've got to come back even further and look at some basic things. Two of those being, do I feel safe? And not just like sitting here in my office, but safe within me and my relationship with myself. And do I trust me and the relationship I have with myself? Those are the two questions that I would pose that you answer for yourself. Because if the answer is not yes or a hell yes, then that's the place to start. Because, and I created this chart after some conversation, and I'm sure it'll develop further, but the level of energy that we have to be safe within ourselves affects, hey Kel, affects our level of trust that we have in ourself and therefore the level of trust that we have not only in ourselves, but our abilities, our decisions, our willingness to be visible, our willingness to step outside our comfort zone, our willingness to try new things, to be vulnerable. All of those things are affected by whether or not we feel safe within ourselves, which affects how much we trust ourselves. And this is super important because it's going to highlight that, and we had this conversation too, that it starts with us. That, sometimes it's like, oh, I have the wrong software. Oh, I have the wrong employee. Oh, like this person didn't follow through. I can't trust that person. There's all these circumstances out there. I've done it. Or it's because of this reason or that reason. I mean, there were excuses that I made to myself. Reasons that I gave myself for not taking the time to develop my relationship with myself, to develop my ability to be safe within myself as myself, and therefore the level of trust that I have in myself. That the more I am safe, the more I trust myself. Again, one of the interesting things that stands out with people that are in my group, in the Intuitive Phoenix community, or who are working with me directly, is they discover that they have abilities beyond what they thought or what they imagined, or they discovered their power and strength in them. They find that they make better decisions. They find that they're trying new things, that they're owning their worth, and that they deserve not only to what they have, but they deserve to be living their dreams. So that's my question to you. Are you addressing the right areas? Or are you focused out here? I'd love to know your thoughts. I'd love to hear your questions. Post below. And of course, if you're thinking, if you come back and go, you know what? No, I don't know what it would be like to be safe within myself. Or I hadn't thought about developing a relationship with myself. And do I trust myself? Well, yeah. So if you want help to do that, post help in the comments. Because that's what I do. And I will share in the comments, I am having a Thanksgiving holiday special because I'm so thankful for each and every one of you that I could help you and you could save money. So I'll post that in the comments. All right, everyone. I'm sending you lots of love and, of course, all things fucking fantastic till we connect again. Love y'all.